Hey, I-95, what's happening?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you guys doing?
Good, how
All
you doing, man?
Good, man. Hey, listen, I was listening to the last caller and all, and I totally agree with her. I mean, it's tough. You can't ship the kids away to jail for something that they don't know the repercussions, what's going to happen, right?
Right.
But and I feel badly because I don't have a teenager, so I'm not dealing with the stuff that everybody's dealing with. But you know, the only thing on a funny note, I'd say, do like I say, don't do like I do.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, just because I make mistakes doing stuff like that doesn't necessarily mean they should.
Right. I'm actually in the process right now of taking a picture of my butt cheeks to send to Ethan.
Yeah, also, you know what? The other thing I'd say is stop hacking my phone.
Yeah, stop hacking my phone. I've been hacked. That's what everybody says.
I've been hacked by my teenager.
That's right.
Anyways, listen, you guys have a great day.
You too, brother.
Please don't send your butt cheek photo. I-95. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, we a question. Talking about the sexting thing.
Yeah.
Somebody said it's a misdemeanor to do that.
It's a Class A misdemeanor, and they could be charged with child pornography charges.
What about adults doing stuff like girlfriend and boyfriend doing
That's
stuff?
We're okay.
That's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, we got a whole
We're
different
good to
thing
go.
going on, yeah.
That's a whole different ball game.
Right, snap and send away.
So what is it? Apply just to teenagers?
Yep. Anybody who's underage. You're good to go there, sir.
Thanks a lot.
All right, there. See you later.
Later.
Sounded relieved.
I wonder, though.
Yeah.
Of course, it's legal between two consenting adults, right?
Right.
But if I send an unsolicited, photograph or
Picture of your schwanz to somebody who wasn't ready to see it.
Is that criminal? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should get. Where's your attorney?
Where is my attorney? Let's get her on the phone.
Let's find out.
Ethan joining the show now, our legal correspondent from Berkman and Hudak in Carmel, New York. Our friend Liz Hudak. Hey, Liz.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing great. So we're talking to the parents this morning about their teenagers and what dialogue they're going to start with them about this sexting issue because of the arrests in Newtown. And it just sounds like it's a complicated thing all the way around. I guess they were charged with a misdemeanor.
Class A misdemeanor. And it's like the kids don't know it's wrong. I mean, it's sexting lewd photos back and forth. Is there a definitive law about this?
Yeah, actually, it's in a lot of flux now, and part of it is because as an adult, this is something where you're charged with the obligation of knowing that this behavior is criminal, since what you're doing is you're using certain communication media to transport what is essentially pornographic material. So there's a couple of problems because you have your First Amendment privileges, which some assert to do, for free expression. But as we say in the law, your right to swing your fist ends at the tip of my nose.
I haven't heard that before, but I like it.
Right. So that basically is what's happening. Now, of course, we all know that if you're doing this, consensually between two people, that perhaps, there. And believe me, in my practice, I've seen some interesting text messages that travel between couples, etc. So, but the point really is, as far as adolescents are concerned, should they be charged with these misdemeanors and then end up essentially with a record as a sex offender, which would require registrations, things like that, throughout the rest of their lives.
Let's add this into the mix. Some of these photographs they've gotten off the telephones have been sold for like $10, $20.
That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Which those photographs, which are just, thinking about it, those photographs can land in the hands of some, really bad people.
And they probably will. That's the thing.
Absolutely. And on top of it, of course, people who you don't intend to, if it's between two people who are sending these pictures, and particularly adolescents, who might think that, oh, this is just between us, this is a big joke. But then all of a sudden it's on the Internet and in some pedophile's library, right, which is really what we're trying to prevent. On the other hand, you don't want to have your son, daughter end up in a situation where they're considered sex offenders for the rest of their lives, which will really impact on what happens, in their education, in their jobs, in their occupations, and in their life. Imagine having to tell your fiance, oh, by the way, I have to register now. I was a sex offender because I sent this text back and forth.
Yeah.
So it's a slippery slope. It's going to be a difficult one for our legislators and our various law enforcement officials to juggle, as well as our judges.
What about adults going back and forth and let's say Ethan sends me an unsolicited photo of, say, his penis.
Well,
Does it have
I
to
think
be
first of
mine?
all,
Yeah.
first of all, I don't want to, I don't want to judge how offensive that would be at this time. I suppose.
It's very offensive.
Okay, there you go. Well, in that case, obviously you have the right to complain to law enforcement officials, but that might have a deleterious effect on the dynamics between you and him on the
Thanks for
program.
bringing that up, Lou.
Well, it all sounds very complicated, Liz. It is.
It's terribly complicated, and it's something that I would hope that everyone could focus on. It's just it's part of our new age. The age of internet, which is still, in my opinion, somewhat in its adolescence itself as far as handling these problems. So
Sure.
it's a tough one.
Well, we appreciate your time at the last minute. We know you got to get into court.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
pleasure. Absolutely. Great talking to you guys.
You too.
Thank you, Counselor.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
take care. Bye now.
There you
I
go.
think the
Liz
lesson-
Hudak from Berkman and Hudak in Carmel, New York.
Sorry. I think the lesson we've learned here, which is difficult for teenagers to put into effect, is think before you do this, because it could affect your whole well-being for the rest of your life.
Scratch that for a second. Get me a dictionary, because I need to know what the hell deleterious means.
Well, it's an attorney word.
Yeah. I just got a text message from Jose at Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, it's a pig's beanbag.
All right.
So should I sue him?
I don't. I think we need to call Liz.
We've got to call her back.
Liz back and find out if a pig's beanbag is in that hole.
And what deleterious means.
I know it. It's 8:27 here, Ethan and Lou.
Attention business owners.